Hey artists, today we're going to be working on our final project, on our final for our I Am mural. So this is my example that I have already completed. I wanted to show you guys this one because it has really good craftsmanship. Good craftsmanship means that I took my time and that my work is nice and neat and that I did the best that I could. So, friends, if you have a look right here, you can see that I have colored all of my letters in nice and neatly. I've outlined them and then I cut them out. You guys will not be cutting out today. You'll be cutting out the next time that you come in. But I just wanted to kind of show you that idea. Now, if you have a look at the inspiration worksheets in the back of the room, you're going to get lots of design ideas. And I want you guys to kind of take a minute to look at those because I actually used them myself and I got a lot of really great ideas. If you look right here, this one, I really liked the cloud that was going around there. So what I did was on my sketch sheet, I have the word fun. So because this is the word that I have on my sketch sheet, this is the one that I picked. So I did fun for my sketch sheet. And then I looked at my inspiration worksheet right here and I was like, oh, I really like that. And so what I did was I created the word fun within a very similar little kind of cloud looking shape there. You could use the inspiration worksheet to get ideas for yours. Here I have this like zigzag kind of like bubble there. And so I thought, ooh, I really like the way that that looks too. So I'm gonna do one for mine. And if you have a look right here, I did the word artsy in a zigzag circle bubble thing. So that is also another idea. Or what you could do is you could even make up your very own. So here I have the word happy. I would probably color this rainbow, and then I would just be able to cut out right around here. We have to make sure that we're thinking about how we're gonna cut our words out so that we can post it up on the mural. But we're not gonna be cutting today, we'll cut next time. Here I did another one. It says magic, and then I did this like little cool potion bottle. And so you can just kind of make something up if you'd like. But friends, the first step that you need to do is you need to make sure that you are looking at your sketch sheet. Once you get your sketch sheet, what I want you to do is I want for you to decide which one you want to do for your final. And so for my final today, I'm gonna do the word fun. So I'm just gonna put a little check right there. This is the one that I'm going to do. So let me get my paper. And the first step when we have our paper is to write our name. So you're gonna write your name. And then after you write your name, you need to write your class code. Your class code should be whatever grade you are in. Whatever grade you're in. So let's pretend I'm in 5th grade. So I'm just gonna pretend dash, all right? Whose class are you in? And whoever's class you're in, you're going to put the first letter of that teacher's name. So let's say that you were in Mr. Utter's class, you would put a U. If you were in, let's see, Mrs. Swafford's class, you would put an S. If you were in a different class, like let's say you were in Miss Hartzler's class, you would put an H. So, grade, teacher. After you get done doing that, you're gonna turn your paper around so that your name and class code's on the back. Then, what you're going to do is, again, remember friends, we are writing our word from our sketch sheet. So I'm gonna do this word, fun, all right? So you need to first write the word really big, using up all your space. If you're gonna do a cloud or a shape, then you need to do the cloud, the shape, the zigzag, whatever you're gonna do first, and then do your word inside of it. For this, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna do the word. When you start, you need to write the word. And friends, you need to draw super, 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 super lightly because if you don't, then your pencil marks will never erase. The reason why you need to write the word before you start doing your bubble letters is so that you can make sure that you have enough space for everything. So right now, I know that I have enough space. Then what you're going to do is you're going to just bubble around the letters. If you need help writing the word really big, please raise your hand. I would be more than happy to help you. A very important thing is to draw so lightly. Alrighty, so I've got all of my letters here. Then the next step is going to be with your pink eraser to erase what's on the inside here. Because if you use this eraser, then most of the pencils look like this, then the metal will probably rip a hole in your paper. So please don't use those. You need to use your pink eraser, or some of you have a white eraser, to erase the lines that you do not need. I don't need these lines. And I want for you to, or I want to show you guys some tricks for good craftsmanship. Because we're going to be coloring with markers. And so in order to color with markers, there's just a couple of different ways that you can do it to make your work nice and neat. So the first thing that I would do is I would take my marker and I would go over all my pencil lines, because we don't want any of our pencil lines showing. Take your time. We will be working on these for more than one day, so there is no rush. After you get done outlining your letter, you can actually turn your paper so that it's easier to color. And I want you to use the side of your marker, not the tip. And you're going to just color like this. And then you can kind of touch it up if you miss some spots. Now, friends, some people were saying, Miss Sunny, what happens if I go out of the lines and if it doesn't come out exactly as I had hoped? Okay, so you see right here? Oops, I went out of the lines. Oh no. So artists are problem solvers. You don't have to start all over. All you have to do is just kind of go back through when you're done and just color that in. Or you could even choose a new color and go around with a whole entire new color, kind of like I did on this one right here. I went around with a new color, and that helps clean up your work. Now, some people were saying to me, Miss Sunny, how can I do a pattern in my letters? So you can do a pattern. Just pick whichever pattern you would like to do. Be mindful of the colors that you use, because if you use, like, let's say I'm using yellow right now, and then you use black to color it in, it's probably gonna smear that yellow, and you don't want that. So you would start by doing your pattern, and then again, you would outline your letter, but then this time you're also going to outline your pattern. This is gonna help when you color to ensure that you don't color on top of your pattern. And then you're just gonna do the same exact thing. You're just going to color with the side of your marker, but then once you get to that pattern, you know that you need to stop. So you could do the same thing here. And just color the entire thing. I want for you guys to be as creative as you possibly can. I want to see a lot of colors being used. Maybe outlining with different colors, maybe coloring inside the letters with lots of different colors. It's completely up to you. You are the artist. I highly encourage you to get an inspiration worksheet from the back of the room, because they're going to give you lots of really cool ideas for how you can design your letters. All right, friends, please go ahead and start.